Mark Reynolds.
He's been on the show.
He's actually been mentioned a few times.
Absolutely horrendous. Honestly, I think his missus bought him absolutely everything out the next catalogue. He was. I think he still wears bootcut jeans to this day.
Somebody said that about him.
Honestly, the gear he wore was nothing short of a disgrace. He obviously David Goodwillie as well. He was a tracksuit king. He always had the tracksuits on every day. Grey jogging bottoms, grey jogging top. But Mark Reynolds hands down wins it. Hands down.
Brilliant.
He did get that a lot, but he is one of your best guests, isn't he, man? He was brilliant.
He's a great lad. He never shuts up, by the way. Never shuts up.
It was Niall McGinn mentioned him as the worst dressed and all.
That's right, Paul. So he did. That's right. He did. But
I don't think you'd get many that disagree with it. Especially up that. Monist, that's got to go between Willow Flood and Barry Robson.
That's the two that McGinn
said.
Honestly, the two of them were like Jack and Victor. Honestly, the two of them, every single day, they would just bounce off each other. Just moan for fun. But I'd probably say the worst was probably Willow. Baz had a bit of banter about him, but Willow would just go that wee step far and he would just crack up and you just see the red mist coming. So definitely Willow was probably the angriest and moodiest I've ever played with.
I think we need to try and get they two on the show together as a laugh.
By the way, I don't know if I want them on. They sound like
honestly, not got to lie, you wouldn't get a word in edgewise if you get the two on. The two of them are honestly a double act. Seriously, a double act, but they're great lads. Great lads.
Excellent.
Probably Lee Wilkie.
Aye.
Big streaky. He was a big unit of a lad. Probably as well, I'd probably go John Abika.
Aye, big boy plays up front.
Aye, he's massive. He's a nice down air kind of guy you can get, but I think if he's got that switch with the physique he's got, I think he'd completely not get clean it. So I'd probably go Lee Wilkie or John Abika for my two.
Brilliant.
Would a goalie come in and replace me at Aberdeen?
Derek
David Gonzalez? No, for fuck's sake, no him. No, David Gonzalez. I don't know if you ever remember him. He came from Man City.
He sounds handsome.
We speedy.
I swear to God, he'd everything shaved and all that. He was like pristine hair. He just looked, and he was like the type of guy that went into a nightclub.
Aye.
He wouldn't bother his ass with the lassies, and every lassie would just swarm round about him. Honestly, it was unbelievable. And I always remember Big Josh McGuinness used to say to him every day, "Can I wash you in the shower? You look so good." And he used to ask him every day, "Come on, David, just let me wash you. You look so good. You smell so good."
Can I wash you in the shower?
Brilliant. So I'm definitely Big Gonzo. He was a good look. He was Colombian as well. He had that dark, sallow skin, looked constantly tanned. I definitely go for the big one. Favourites. Here we go. Johnny Hayes with Derek McInnes.
Niall McGinn said
that. Johnny Hayes.
You've been on the phone to McGinn, by the way, before.
No. Johnny Hayes, definitely with, I think, as well, I'd probably put Reynolds in that category as well. I was never the teacher's pet, so I can blow myself clean out of that water. But I definitely, Reynolds, Johnny Hayes. Dale had a few of his favourites, and that was the ones that always seem to stay. Seems to be the ones he always seems to take back to Aberdeen as well, so I don't know what Niall said. You know what I mean?
That's what Niall said, man. When he went away, when he went to Celtic, he always knew he was going to come back and just hang about with McInnes again. It's like he was just on loan at Celtic.
It was weird because when the two of them went back, I think Reynolds nearly burst into tears because Dale didn't phone him and ask him back because they feel a wee good. So I think he was spewing a wee bit, but no, I would definitely go for Johnny and Niall McGinn, probably Reynolds as well. I'd probably go CC, the legend, Claudio Canniga. Honestly, he was.
That's a great answer.
He was simply incredible. Honestly, he didn't bother his arse, didn't train. Honestly, but the things he used to do in a game, I used to just. It was you actually. I know you always say that you don't get struck, but I was totally in awe of the guy. He was brilliant, and even for him to get his move to Rangers as well, it just showed you how much a class act he was at the time. But also, I don't know if you remember Georgie Nimzadze.
Aye.
Well, things he could do. he was up there as well. He was probably one of the most gifted players I've ever seen as well. So I'd probably go CC, the legend, Claudio, and then I'd probably go Georgie as well.
That's
in that bracket as well. Adam Rooney, Johnny Hayes. Horrific. Honestly,
I was just like total unanimous. Just Adam Rooney, Johnny Hayes.
Adam Rooney is one of the worst trainers I've ever seen. Honestly, but see if you put him on a pitch on a Saturday, you knew he was going to score, and it was like he was that bad.
Was he that bad a trainer? You thought Mark Reynolds was going to come in wearing them on his feet?
I'm surprised he's not got a pair of him. No, Runes was bad, and so was wee Johnny. I think wee Johnny was like quicker than shit. You know what I mean? He was rapid, but he was the type of boy that just kept on running. You could open up the fucking gates and he'd run right through it in training. But see the two of them when it came to a game on a Saturday. Make sure that two of the most reliable boys you could have in your team, and that's the difference. And they always say, train the way you play, but if they played the way they trained, we'd be fucked. Josh McGuinness.
Aye.
I think that was who McGinn said as well.
Fuck yeah.
By the way, am I just copying him? He probably gets a bad name for himself. Josh is the only guy I know that ever always went in charge of the kitty. Always did the kitty. Always, honest to God, and we'd all be next day, he'd be like, how much you spend last night? 200 quid, 300 quid. Josh is the only guy that's like, I've got 30 quid in my pocket and I didn't give me any money. Do you know what I mean? He was that type of boy, but
made a profit.
I always made a profit, so I'd probably go Josh was probably the tightest. Darren Mackey, Scott Severin. These sort of boys when we were first at Aberdeen. I remember Daz, we were getting game at home, so in Pittodrie, you walk in the home changing room and Daz had put a blue Powerade above the door with a bit of tape. So the minute you open the door, it goes all over your head. And then the Belgian JC, Jimmy Calderwood, walks in, bang, straight over, drenched in his good suit, his match suit and all that, covered in his blue shit, and his first words were, Mackie, you wee shit, wait till I get hold of you. So definitely, Mackie, everything, nailed your shoes to the ground, the lot, gear getting nicked. But the funniest thing ever though was Jimmy Nick done his, we wound Jimmy Nick one day up training, and he came back. So he drove back the four of us, took all our clothes out the change room, everything, keys, the lot, put them in a cherry picker and picked the cherry picker up as high as he could and left it there and drove away and left us. We all had to phone our missus and all that to come and pick us up. With no clothes, we had to give him their training gear, and he left it there up all night. Couldn't get it back to the next day.
That's fucking brilliant. That's brilliant.
I mean, that's good laugh, man.
Where was it? Was that when you were at, couldn't have been at Rafe? When were you with Jimmy Nick again?
Jimmy Nick he was assistant to Jimmy Calder at Aberdeen.
Oh, so he was, you're right, aye. So he was.
I was at Jimmy for 4 years, so he was a great guy, great man.
I think he's pretty much answered it earlier on with that goalie. He was
apparently didn't like it, did he not?
He could have been. I don't know. That's a hard one to answer, isn't it? I'm trying to think of some of the boys that will get misses. That probably make it easier on me. I'm going through all my head here. No, I'm going to take a sec. I'm not going to answer that one. I'll not answer that one.
Canniga again, brilliant, mate.
Canniga.
Unbelievable. Never seen anything like him in my life. And just the fact that you're sharing a changing room with this guy and he's on the phone to Maradona and just talking away, and you're just like,
that's unbelievable, man.
You're at Caird Park training ground, training on dog shite, and he's talking to Maradona on the phone. It's just a different world. Just a different world.